Okay then, let's get this started. Let's just see if the scene actually changes. Yep, there we go. Yeah, this time it's going to be coastal. What exactly am I unlocking? Okay. It's been a while since I played my Russians. And a lot of spading still needs to be done. So let's see, what kind of boosters do I have? Just a few simple ones. And into a battle I go. Ooh, Norway. Not a bad map for coastal. And especially if I do spawn south. I'm not sure if this is one of those maps where the loading screen image is outdated or not. No, it isn't. Good.
Gunners are searching for
So I joined late by the looks of it. Oh boy.
Attack the sea point.
What do we have? Lots and lots of destroyers. Okay. A Sparviero, eh? And it's dead. I got a full up there, oh boy. Yeah. That's a 4.3 ship. I should probably actually try and spade the 2-1K. But I'm looking a few more on my AM, because the 2-1K is probably the worst out of this lineup. And I should switch to my secondary, because it is just the better gun. Right in front of me. Nope, no. Ammo rockets, yep. Okay, I'm not going to focus on that thing in the future then. They're not even rockets, they're mortars. Oh, okay. Via stand on our spawn.
Destroy the target. Take him down.
Now, where is it via stand going to go? Oh, there he is. Because I do believe that in a straight up gunfight I should win it if I can hit it. Don't have P, so I'm probably going to die. That's going to be all 3 of my spawns already. Oh boy. What is that? L4, okay. Yeah, that fire is going to kill me. I can guarantee it.
Двигатель уничтожен. Мы потеряли ход.
Let's see if I can shoot his L4 before it bombs me. Yep. Not giving enough lead. Oh, I hit him there. I hit something off of him. One of the elevators by the looks of it. I need to get... I'm going to get bombed. I can guarantee it. Yeah. Why you would bomb a coastal vessel and not a destroyer? I'm not sure, but that's already me out of all of my spawn points. Full up tiers in 3.3 coastal will do that to you. I should probably actually bring my okay, I should probably actually bring the reserve just in case.
We have most of the zones.
Like the reserve destroyer. There he is. I'll just mark him for my teammate, so he knows that he's actually coming. I did just say why did L4 went for a coastal vessel and not a destroyer, but I'm exactly going to do the same thing. Can I lead him enough though is the question. I think... yeah, I need to give way more lead. Like around here-ish? See if that does anything. Yeah, that was about to be expected. I hit him, but I didn't kill him. No. Nah, no, that was never going to happen. And that's me already out of this match. Oh boy. Because I don't have any spawn points anymore. Let's see. So first off, this guy, I don't want his rockets anymore. Maybe the mines. Maybe the mines. And I should really put in the reserve destroyer just in case. There it goes. I mean, it was an anti-air barge that I was diving in on, so it is its job. Do I actually have any of my own aircraft that might actually be decent? Instead of these weird twin-engine bombers. IL-2s could be interesting. Do I have any modification on this? Ooh. I do. So it doesn't get very big bombs. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I just hope I don't get a full up there again. No, I can't. Because it's on the dev server and I'm not on the dev server. From what I can tell, that new Russian premium boat is just the one we already have. This one, but faster. That's I think the only difference between the two vessels. Just this, but faster. I didn't really get much time to actually didn't look at the second dev server at all. So I didn't really get to look at new premiums too much. Must have misread it actually, but yes, I have kind of seen that new Russian coastal premium. Kind of. It's not the best coastal vessel they have, because these the 206s are some of the better ones they have. So it is not that bad, as far as I know. I don't really like this map too much. It's way too open. I'll see if I can make it to A, and maybe like sit in ambush waiting for destroyers. But of course it's spawned the wrong end. I can kind of do the same at sea actually, so I'll just turn towards there. Those are 4-0s, I think. That guy absolutely doesn't have to be here, because... Is it 3-7s, the Octanfoy? I thought it was a 4-0. Okay. It might be a 3-7 game actually, which isn't too bad for me. Hello there, Luno. And welcome to the stream. Should probably actually empty these barrels and reload. Because the reload on these guns takes quite a while. I think that's a Sparveria I also lost match as well. Let's see if I can spray him down a bit. I'm way undershooting, There, we got a few hits. That's a Farragut. I think that's for a Farragut. Oh, what do I have there? Something that's shooting me. I've got a range. I might just launch a test torpedo. And I'm apparently blind. Boy, I'm getting a bit too much attention from the destroyers. Just keep on dodging them. Well, as you can see, I'm grinding the Russian coastal and trying to fight this destroyer, hoping that I don't die. Probably shouldn't have launched a torpedo, but I don't think I'm going to survive for too much longer. I don't have any depth charges, so I can't really deal with them. So, I'd be surprised what guns could do. Yeah, that's what we expected. Trying to hit his front gun, but I failed. And both my torpedoes missed. Maybe try and mine around B. These things. There's an aircraft up or something. Oh, this might have been rockets actually. They tend to be picked up on radar as well. Rockets, mines. Oh. Ah, a Houston. I know that I'm running myself aground, but it's not necessary. Get the gun angle. Ah, there's the FD, isn't it? That thing is going to rip me apart if I'm not careful. My 45 is shooting a destroyer, because why not? Oh, the AFD died. Nice. Oh, it was a different AFD. Damn.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Why is my gun at such a... What am I getting shot at? That thing, right? Yeah. So I'm going to try and mine this capture point, but it's probably not going to work too well. Because I'm not that experienced with mines. Oh, he's almost dead. And I'm reloading. And he is dead. So let's see if we can drop some mines. There's an aircraft up apparently. Or is it just shooting on the ship? It is shooting on the ship. I mean, these mines are absolutely tiny, so they're probably not going to sink any destroyers or anything like that, but still, they'll provide some trouble. Because they no longer see the marker for hostile mines, so this should actually be quite good if that destroyer keeps pushing. I'm kind of ignoring the surface threats, but I'm trying to up all my mines well. If only somebody didn't run them over. God damn it. Now, do I have any coastal vessels to shoot at? Not really. Ooh, there's that guy. Well, last time... he's dead. And that destroyer is probably going to finish me off. Whatever was shooting at me. That's another destroyer. There's a coastal vessel. Way in the distance. Come on, get a 25 on target. Yeah. And hope that they run into my mines. Really? I'll try and maybe torpedo some people. If he's just going to blindly sail into B and around B, he should hit a mine somewhere, surely.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Now, will he go forward again, or will he just slowly reverse to try and not hit a mine? Because if he's in a smoke screen like that, I might be able to just sneak a torpedo in. Though it doesn't seem like I'll be able to.
Внимание, воздух!
I just want to launch the torpedo, and I didn't. It's PT6. So if he goes... I think the gaps in my mines are actually big enough for him to dodge. Oh well. Yeah, he hasn't hit a mine yet. Although I dropped him later, so there probably aren't any mines over there. And do I see any enemy aircraft? That Farragut is still slowly on B. Maybe that guy will run into one of my mines. I just hope to get a mine kill, they're always satisfying. But I haven't had one in ages. Of course, they also constantly get sirens telling them, oh, there's mines in the area. They just can't see them with a marker. Yeah, it seems like it's just all going to skirt around my mines. Damn. I think I'll just die of a lot of coastal puzzles and just end this match already for me. Kind of looks too big for me to really dive on. What even is that? Oh, it's an MZ1. Yeah. That's it for that match as well. Yeah, 3.3 coastal really is not that forgiving, especially if you don't have the best of maps. And did my previous match end yet? It has. Didn't unlock anything new though, did I? Nope. Well, on to the next one. And hopefully get a bit more of a coastal match and not a destroyer match, but a 3.3. kind of unlikely. Not bad, because you have this area for coastal, but it's kind of limited. And going here, it just gives you open sightlines really for destroyers. So I usually go around back, see if we can do anything with that. I won't be needing the mines because I'm not going to be able to deploy them. And I need, you know what? When I spawn in, I'll just, where is it? Is it common battle settings? Yes, because I don't want to join already active battles.
Somebody attack him. Take him down.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely an option to just talisman, but I'm not playing to grind into the tree. I'm trying to spade my ships, which is a damn sight far more difficult. I've got the SKR-7, but again, that's not going to achieve my objective, is it? Actually spading these ships.
Take him down.
Yeah, like going from 5-7 to 6-0 is a jump in what kind of matches you see. Like it's surprising how much more forgiving 5-7 can be in matchmaking than 6-0. That's a bot, so that's not too dangerous. But I'll take any RP I can get at this point, really. If I can actually hit him. I mean, maybe next update the battleship won't be as oppressive against cruisers. Maybe. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen with all that armor plate degrading stuff. Candid. I think it has the coastal damage model, I think. Yeah, it does. And these 25s rip into that easily.
Корабль врага потоплен.
But now to reverse, because that guy, if he spawns another coastal vessel, is definitely going to get revenge on me. Just keep on reversing. So he probably gets into a destroyer, really. Rather than another coastal vessel. Yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, he spawned another candid? I assume he wants to spade it then. That's an AI, that's also an AI, so I'm not too worried about them. But I do want to try and get a kill on them, if possible. Knowing my aim, is probably not going to happen. Decent amount of damage. Waiting for them to come around the corner.
Готов.
Apparently there's an LCS somewhere, but I don't know where. We even have AP bolts loaded. Oh, deal. Okay.
Корабль врага потоплен.
Just farming some RP on AIs. Because why not? Ooh. But that's not an AI. I can actually, come on, get my guns where I want them to be. There we go.
Корабль врага потоплен.
Kinda got lucky that I knocked out his 40 mil literally as soon as I hit him. That's AI. I need to reload these guns.
Внимание, воздух.
Yep, enemy aircraft up. Aha, the guy I just killed in the coastal vessel. A P-39 though. It does seem like he has the rockets equipped. Ah, now my range is updating. Okay. Come on.
Авиация.
Ah, I see what he's going to do. He's going to come right over that cliff and rocket me.
Самолет сбит.
Not quite as successful. Ooh, B-40.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Probably not going to win this match because we don't have the destroyer advantage. But I am not going to complain about getting a free RP, basically.
Готов.
Ooh, did I manage to hit him? Or was it somebody else that ripped his wing off? Yeah, it was somebody else, an AI. Oh well.
Авиация.
Just going to clear these barrels again for a reload. Can I maybe sneak behind A and see what happens? Kind of already happy with the results of this one spawn in the 2-1K. So I'll just push my luck a bit. That's an AI. That I think is it's still an AI, but it's shooting me. So it takes priority.
Готов.
I'm going to turn my gun, my ship, so the rear gun might have a firing angle on that foul diver. Bit too early to shoot there. And he's in a blind spot again.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
Kinda need to be careful for any respawns now.
Attack the A point.
Keep my eyes peeled for any coastal vessels. Although that guy just respawned in a plane, so I don't have to be that worried. I think he's one of only player deaths recently. Let's see if my 45 can deal with him. There we go. Some of my own main gun hits. How have we still not kept A? I need to reload the main guns. Okay, now I need to be careful. That guy spawned in 2 planes and now he's probably in a destroyer really, not in a coastal vessel, but still. Now let's figure out why we are not capping A. In the meantime, switch my AI to surface targets as well, in case I get flanked from the rear. Oh, so the K2 is just... Oh, who is it? Why are we not in A? Come on. The K2 is trying to, but what's... No, was it that guy that just died on A? The last second. There's 15 minutes left. Might still turn us around if we got C.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Now, where are the enemies exactly? Because at this rate, we might actually have somebody getting into B as well. Hello there, Ham. That's a Clemson. I don't really want to sail out in the open. But at the same time, I might as well. I already have a good result with this spawn. Maybe I can respawn in my 183 after this. I'm just annoyed at Clemson a bit with the 25s. Do they really not have anything on B? No, never mind. That's but that's that thing seems to be going to C and not B.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Well, if our guy here in the 1204 can get into B, might still be good. Yes. I wonder, does this guy have torpedoes equipped or not? The radar screen is it's kind of getting in my way. So what is this I'm seeing? Oh, he's deploying mines. Good.
Enemy forces have captured that zone. We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Oh, he's on 10% crew. I can kill him if I get the transmission and stuff. Yes. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. And thank you. We'll be sure to hunt some bigger fish with these coastal vessels, or try to at least. Those are all mines that I'm detecting, yeah. We've got A defended, we've got B defended, kind of. Ooh. An AI in a coastal vessel. And it's dead. Yeah. This is just... yeah. Oh, what's that? Yep. I've got the attention of him again. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, it looked like there was a guy right next to C, but it's not a friendly at least. I think, yeah, the marker you saw, I think that was an aircraft around C. Those are now rockets I'm seeing on my radar. I think. Where are all the enemies? Like, are they all around C or something? They might actually be hightailing it to B, so this guy actually needs to stay alive, if anything. Just so we can keep... I spoke to him, didn't I? Yep. Because because now nobody's on the cap to contest it. Now I can't really get in there because the Compton is looking at it. I don't know where the enemies are, but I assume they're just hightailing it to B to try and cap it. And there he is. I'll just try and damage his engines as much as possible, really. He's actually suffered quite a bit of damage. But I don't think I'm going to be able to kill him before he kills me. Yep, now I need to reload. And he just needs to hit me once and I'm dead, I think. So yeah. He's on 26%, if I can just get a few more hits in. A few more hits in his engines. Yep, and they're capping B like I thought they would. And he's dead. It's a coastal vessel that's capping B. Come on, reload those 25s, reload those 25s. There we go. Okay. I think I can recap B. That's it per enemies. I wonder if the crew redistribution for next update is going to affect that kind of engine killing thing. Don't quite have the penetration at that angle, by the looks of it. And he's looking at me now. Yeah. Yeah. This is probably going to be a match, I think. Because even if I respawn in the 1H3, I'm never going to be back in time. Yeah. Of course, spawn looking in the wrong direction. So is the PR123K the tech tree one? Because I know there's a premium one and I don't have that premium one. I don't remember if that's a K or the BIS.
The enemy has proven stronger. Withdraw.
But I'll put it in my lineup if it doesn't overlap with anything else. Ah, the 11 is a premium, okay. Yeah, because I knew it's one of the 123s was a premium. Just couldn't remember which. Rudder replacement's probably a good one. 123K, there it is. It replaces my own. I'll just recrew it then. Oh, it actually also, yeah, I'll put it on my Franza because I'm not going to use the Franza. I think got way too much stuff to spade. Okay, I'll use the 123 in a battle. Can actually even make it more obscene with decorations. Yes, okay. Oh. Come on, why not? There we go. That's from the... Let's put that back. Or not, because it overlaps with the steering gear. Can I put it on the bow? Bit more, come on. Good enough. Good enough. Well, I'm not going to be playing the Frunze because I've got it spaded and it can't research anything. So I'm not going to be playing the Frunze really. It's my intent to try and actually spade my vehicles in this lineup. But I'll use the 123K if I die in the 201K. Let's just hope we get a decent match for the where we can use the 201K. Oh, 1T3K. All these numbers and letters, damn it. Yeah. It depends. Actually, do I have my... Please tell me I don't have to be remote equipped. Good. African Gulf. This is actually a good map for coastal. So I don't want to open with the 123 because I'm going to get gunned down by whatever coastal vessel they have. So I'll open with the 21K. Try to spade it. So I can actually get onto the better one. So I'm going to go to C, then B, and just see what happens. I don't want mines because I don't think I'm going to get to B uncontested. A coastal match. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I think those are 2.3s, aren't they, those MTBs? I think they are. Yeah, they are 2.3s because I still need to actually make my review on those sometime soon. Yeah, but again, I don't want to grind anything from my blue water tree. And the risk is if I just spawn a destroyer and I get a match like this, I'm never going to be leaving that destroyer and just not doing anything. RP-wise at least. And I really want to just actually get along in my Russian coastal tree. I think I'm going to use this arm as cover. Feels like a waste of a spawn to just J out. Aiming high, I can see them splashing behind them. There we go, a few decent hits. And an assist. Lovely. Nah, that guy shouldn't have sailed out in the open like that. Going to clear the barrels for a reload because 14 rounds is not enough to actually deal with anything. One destroyer is going to A, which is nice to see. That thing's dangerous. I need to start actually reversing. With my... Come on. Lower gun. Lower gun. I need to knock out that double 40 at the front first. If anything. There we go. There's a heavy. Dangerous. I haven't really looked at the second dev too much because I couldn't. It was during the week and I, wasn't on my home PC. There was only one new ship, wasn't there? The 12/12P, the premium one. For as far as I can tell, it's the same as the Tech 3 but faster. From what I could see in screenshots and stuff like that. So I did see that with they've pulled the classical naval premium move of selling a top BR, top rank premium, but just moving it down to rank 4 as to claim that they don't sell top ranks. Even though it literally is a 4.3 top end of the line vehicle. Just faster. I should probably focus on that heavy. I mean, what opinion on Russian BBs other than they're overpowered is there really? 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, sadly no Des Moines was shown. After this battle I'll just have to quickly do something else. I'll be back in like just a hot minute after. Oh, I wasn't actually paying attention to what I was being shot at with because I was responding to somebody. That's called for me. But if he was shooting his flak shells at me, then he was making a mistake. Just don't ever use time fuse high explosive to shoot at coastal vessels, especially if you're just trying to hit them with the blast, because that just doesn't do anything.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
No enemy coastals anymore. Oh, I spoke too soon. They're another K-class and they're really dangerous. Though they're not that effective at range, their 40 mods are very low velocity. So I shouldn't underestimate them really. And that's a Mitsuki behind it. There's the Mitsuki. Yeah, it's that. S100, okay. This probably calls for 183 though. Bit more speed get around here. That Matsuki is going to be a bit of a pain. Alrighty. He's already dead, okay. Ooh, T-boat right there. I've got enough ammo to deal with him, I think. I don't think he's actually looking at me. Let's throw down that. Oh, two T-boats. That's a bit more than I bargained for, and I'm shooting over, which is annoying. And now I need to reload, but I don't have a reload rate. And he didn't have the HP, okay then. No, I'm not really that active on the forums. And I don't like the numbers behind data. I just don't mean anything to me. Like people can tell me that something is wrong or right, but it just to me those numbers don't mean anything. Right, the Mitsuki is right over on the other side of this island. Not for long by the looks of it. It is MTB shooting. Oh, HK is a user, a person. He is really technical. He does technical stuff, I think, on the forums.
We don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
And I'm not quite sure what he does actually. In a while, since I've heard of him. Yeah, this is going to be really annoying. Ah, that died. Yeah. God damn it. Now that Matsuki is still there, and somebody's asked for the 123K, so I'll just play that and see what happens.
The enemy is controlling most of the zones.
Yep, the Matsuki is still there. No, I don't like those other tracers because that'll mean approaching, approaching Matsuki will be a bit more difficult. He's focused over in this direction, need to be careful. Just go across the gap while he's distracted. No. Yeah, that's why I can't approach him. Other coastal vessels. No, I'm just spading stuff. I'm doing a week with Australia and Japan because I've already, gotten all of them. Didn't really want to do Germany again because doing the same nation 2 weeks in a row didn't really want to do that. I'm going to get to Congo. That's like the first thing I'm going to get next update. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be that good of a ship really because of the armor. It should be interesting. That torpedo is going to hit, yeah. That torpedo isn't, and my depth charges aren't either, so yeah. Come on, gun, rotate. And I'm dead. And that's me out. Yeah, I just quickly need to go do something. I'll be back in probably like less than 5 minutes. So, I'm sorry for this. I was cold. So I'll just... Where is it? There it is. So yeah, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Let's see. That should do it. If the scene actually wants to change on the stream as well. Come on. Is it not capturing it for some reason? I had this happen earlier today as well. Come on. Come on. Nope. I saw something flashing there. Should be getting a few in just a moment. There we go. Finally. What next? What next? Probably the most expensive one. Don't really care for these upgrades still. Okay. Now what was I going to do? What do you mean bulges don't disappear? Torpedo bulges. They've disappeared ever since they were introduced. Like if I go... I can't really display it because you don't have... Like, yeah, torpedo bulges disappear whenever they get destroyed. Or did they change that as well? Or, yeah, I like, again, I couldn't test anything on the second death because I wasn't here when it was open, so yeah. Now, more games. I'm probably not going to do the 1, 2, 3 again. Just doesn't have the firepower, really, that these ships have. Yeah, yeah. It is just worse than the actual Tech 3 one, which is kind of disappointing. But the single, like, dual 25 mount still tears boats apart. And now we just wait for the queue times as usual. Yep, queue time is being long as usual for Coastal. It's going to take a while to actually grind all of these things, won't it? Oh, that one went pretty well. That's one I actually survived a while under, wasn't it? Yeah. This one's going to be an awkward boat to spare as well, because I don't think... Yeah, it's like the only 3.7 in the entire Russian tree. It's going to be annoying. Yeah. Finally got a match again. Ireland Bay is not a bad map for Coastal. Definitely not a bad map. But do I remember how to play it is the question. I'll get to the 206s eventually. It's just I prefer going up the BRs as to still have a lineup to grind with. But that 3.7 armor bow is going to be a bit annoying, seeing as the only 3.7. Speaking of 2.6s, full up tier. Lovely. It's quite a nice skin for it, actually. Now, what my plan on this map is just stick around B and try and defend it from coastal vessels. What are our destroyer spawns looking like? Fair clump over here and just 2 over there. Okay. Just 1 over there. I assume the Ayanami got the torpedo detonated. I already had the suspicion that repairs were taking longer for flooding on the first dev server. Because they were changing something about flooding mechanics, so we tested flooding a lot and it was taking a while to repair that. Oh, that's cruel. I do not have every boat in game. If I did, I wouldn't be playing this, that's for sure. The thing is, like with dev server stuff, don't take every single thing that's happening on the dev server as, oh, this is coming to the live server. Because just wait and see for the official patch notes when the update actually goes live and see what happens. I'll be sure to try and find as many things myself. I did kind of vaguely hear something along those lines though. But I didn't yet hear it for the other repairs, like actual repairs and fire extinguishing. I missed out on way too much stuff missing the second death, man. Kind of annoying. Don't tell me that Hago was the only coastal vessel they spawned, right? Please. Yeah, if they actually like double the repair times, that's way too long. Way too cruel, man. Ooh. No, still nothing. Was it Hago actually the only thing they spawned? A coastal? Oh boy. I have to check that out. Do you perhaps have the link to that? Because if you do, I might be able to... I think you can post links in this chat, can't you? Because I might actually be able to have a look at that if you can. What was his tier 6 shooting at and didn't kill? I assume it's a destroyer of some sort. I just want to check. They're capturing this. Oh! No, that's not good. That's not good. And he's already dead again, so I really don't have anything to do. Comfortable, friendly rock. There's an LCS over there. And another fish. Oh, the Brave Border coming as well. I want to rotate that other gun around as well. I have the ammo to deal with it. God Damn it, what is it now? It's over there. Sokote, really? Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. And of course he's here now, so because... And my gun is not rotating fast enough, he launched a torpedo. Yeah. All that's what's supposed to. God damn it. We're... What is... Okay. Okay. So they got enemies on A and somehow we're surrounding A, yet they still kept it. Impressive, to say the least. The Brave Border is probably the thing that's on B. There's scary stuff on C as well. What do we have? Nothing much, okay. Getting spawn sniped, always lovely. There's a Brave Border. Now I shoot out DPM 40 mils easily, so that's not a problem. There's something else behind him, an LS. He's dead because it's an LS. I'm going to launch a torpedo just vaguely in that direction. He's looking at me, so I need to knock out that gun quickly. Which I did, but the secondaries are going to kill me. Yep. Or the guys behind him, because, you know. Did you put a link? Why can't I see it?
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I should probably respawn a Frenzer now. I don't have much... I'll just spawn a Frenzer. So that I just don't immediately get yeeted out of this match. Why is he coming over here and not to B, where the enemies are? Well, I guess he doesn't.
Attack the B point.
Yep. The torpedo I launched in the 183 is never going to hit, so I don't really expect anything out of that. And even Spading, these guns are so slow. So slow.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Those are way behind. Not actually not that far behind, but still. Further behind than I wanted them to. That thing needs to die quick. Those aren't going to miss. Because of course they are. Oh, that's almost it. I see something behind her as well. So that needs to be dealt with. Oh. What's a friendly torpedo doing heading in this direction? Okay. I don't see any torpedo trails from that LS3, so I think I'm good. I need to start turning around and quick, but these guns are going to take half a century. So I'm probably not going to prevent the A being capped.
The enemy is winning.
Still not seeing anything from the LS3, so I don't think he launched torps. This guy might, if he's really adventurous. I'm surprised I didn't hull break him. But I need to focus on that guy now. Yeah. Something about German rear ammo racks is always just fantastic. Be it their cruisers, be it their destroyers, something about them. Come on. Oh, there we go. What do we have now? That guy just spawned in, I think. I'll try an ammo rack. If he's going to broadside me on like that, I might try an ammo rack him again. If he doesn't kill me, of course. Effective. And I am just in a reserve. Yeah, I'm not surviving this. I don't have the rate of fire or the accuracy to do anything, really. And that's me out. On to the next match then. Do I not have the cruise skill? Oh, I do, but that's pricey for a vessel I've already almost spaded. Green Mountain Skulls, not the worst, though. Not quite a fan of it. I spawn here and then go to sea, because I have these islands to kind of hop between. Going to be is just destroyer. It's just going to be destroyers. I'm not going to go there. And like spawning there and going to sea is just so predictable, and it's just open ocean basically. Looking good. Those are 2 7s. Is it a 2-3? Might be. So now, what do we have on the enemy team? PR 1204, 1204, 200 is a likely target. Was that a K7? And a heavy behind it. I kind of don't want to let myself be known yet. There's 2 heavies behind him, oh boy. I'll just open fire when I actually get into a... Nope. Secondary gun, I don't want you to fire at me yet. 2.8 kilometers is very tempting for me to shoot at. 3.15 for the K7. Sure, I'll shoot at that. For a few seconds that I can actually see him. Seems the VS10 is going to do all the work I wanted to do. Oh well. I can maybe kill this guy. I can have my secondaries open up now. Being that I'm firing with my main guns. Now I need to hit the rear of his vessel somehow. Shooting way too long. Oh boy. What was that? What was that? It didn't damage me too much. That's an AI, but it's shooting in my direction, so I need to kill it. Okay. Anything else? Is that... It is the K7. I want to try and kill that K7. Well, he's already dead, never mind. Ooh, that's a player. I've got AP, so this will be fine. I need to knock out his rear gun if possible, because that's a dangerous one. Now, I need to somehow kill him. If this gun wants to reload in time. Come on. Okay. An assist is fine as well. What is that? There's one of the heavies that we saw earlier. He's firing at an aircraft by the looks of it. All the better for me. Okay, now he's lowered his guns, but I think he's still looking at the aircraft. Or isn't he? Can I can't lob him over the rocks, damn. Because that's a very juicy target that I see. Yeah, this is probably not going to go well for me. Come on, I'm shooting way too short. Come on, just a few more hits. I need to get on that 45. The reload is going to be too long otherwise. There we go. That's an AI again. But I need to turn around and show my 25 to him.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Is there still enemies approaching this gap? I know there were 2 heavies and I didn't catch if the other one got killed or not. No. What is that in the back? Ah, there's the other heavy. Now, can I lob these 25s over there? I think I can. I most certainly can, if I can just get the range correct. Yeah, I can definitely just lob them over this rock. So I'll just stay here. Okay, that's kind of violent. That works for me. That's a player, so I should probably kill him first. Or her, who knows. And he's not behind cover. That's an AI that's practically already dead. I might as well just dump a few rounds into him. D51B is dead. Ooh, that's an AI that's going just full speed ahead. That's a player. And they're always a bit more dangerous. A bit more of a priority target. He got killed by somebody else. Yeah. Did we not have... Oh. A no destroyer match, that's unusual. There's probably one at B. Ooh, aircraft. I'll trust the 45.
Destroy the target.
Now, are there any more enemies over here in coastal vessels? Could have sworn there were some more. There's one. Just an AI though. It's nothing too special. Need to keep an eye out on those aircraft. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Because that thing still has spawn protection, I think. Let's just fire one. That's not gonna be good. Yeah, he still has spawn protection, but I just need to fire.
Пожар на борту. Двигатель сдох. Мы потеряли ход.
Right, they're in the way, too much broadside, but I don't really care anymore. I've got a few more spawns after this one anyways. Jesus, taking that main gun a long time to rotate. I might try and hit those 20mm ammos, but I don't think I will be able to. I did. Like all the 20mm like positions are just surrounded by ammo. So if you can just hit one of them, you're usually fine. Now let's see what's around B. I'm trying to fight that off. It was a Litchfield, okay. There's a Corsair up, doing Corsair things. Ooh, what was that? The VS8, I don't have the VS8 myself. It is a mine layer, that's kind of the what it's iconic for. But I don't know if the 15mm are really that good enough to really get. That's another Litchfield. I don't really want to get its attention, so I just won't. Yeah, I'm not sure about the VS8. I think those 15mm are just not quite long range enough to really be useful. And mines, they're interesting, but they're pretty much just a gimmick. You have to be in enemy territory for them to be even slightly effective, and even then, it's not a guarantee that you'll actually do anything with them. Oof. But I mean, if you have the spare war bonds and you don't really want to get anything else, why not really? Litchfield's right there. But I think if I can get behind here before he really notices me, I should be fine. And he's not looking in my direction. His secondary is, but his primary guns are rotating in this direction. So I need to open fire. And just do something really. Although he seems to be firing into the sky. Yep. Lower these guns. Lower them. Quickly. There we go. He's reversing. Where? Is it a friendly aircraft? It is. Okay, good. Jesus, I heard his engine way too late. He's hiding behind cover, so I can just freely cap without any real obstructions.
A little more effort and victory will be yours. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
We've got several aircraft harassing him as well. The TBF might actually even kill him if we're lucky. Yes, perfect. So now I just need to be concerned about other coastal vessels approaching me. I don't think they have any left. Not many at least. But then there's a 123 bis and a... What else is there over there?
We're controlling most of the zones.
Oh, what's over there? That's just an AI, but still. Enemy aircraft that's vaguely approaching. I think this is Corsair from earlier. But I'm going to try and go to A. I need to be careful at 123 bis, but I think I'll definitely be able to outgun him, I think. I hope. Let's turn away a bit so I have more breathing space to make some maneuvers.
Внимание, воздух! Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Okay, now both my guns are reloading. That Corsair is right there, but he's flying away. Now what I need to look out for is a 123. Going to come around here, if he's going to stay in A, maybe go around north. Speaking of the devil, where is he?
Somebody attack him.
Right here in front of me. There's a destroyer over there as well, shooting me. That 123 got killed.
Take him down.
So now it's time to deal with the destroyer. But the game's over. Woohoo. Okay. That was an alright match. And with a victory as well. Alright. And on we go again. Should probably use these boosters actually. No point in having them just waste away. And now we just wait for the naval queue. How much more? Still need quite a bit of RP to actually spade this thing. These two also need him. Yeah, at rank 4 and 5 the coastal spading process really slows down. Quadrant of naval vehicles. Let me think. Which ones do we have at the moment? We have SKR-7. We have Shimakaze. We have Liverpool. Am I missing any? Because I think pretty much all of them are good ships. The one I would suggest if you're new to naval would be Liverpool, because it's more of a conventional ship. SKR-7 being a 4.3 frigate is a bit of a... you kind of need to know what you're doing with SKR-7 to be good with it. And kind of the same story with Shimakaze, as Japanese destroyers are a bit of... I don't know, they're odd compared to the regular destroyer meta. Because they don't have any AP shells, so they can't really win gunfights anymore like they used to. But their torpedoes are devastating, and especially Shimakaze, which can launch 15 at once. But yeah, I'd suggest getting them. They're all good vessels for as far as I know. And we're getting a new one next update, aren't we, for the Germans? But I wouldn't suggest getting that one, actually. It's a bit... Like, the one we're getting next update is basically this. Like a combination between this and this. Like it's a combination between those two, and they're not that good, they're not just not good ships. But Shimakaze, SKR-7 and Liverpool are fine ships. So I suggest, yeah. I'd suggest getting any of those three depending on which one you really want. Do you want a Russian coastal vessel or a Japanese destroyer or a British cruiser? This map. If we can get behind there, good. To get the spawn I wanted, that's not so good though. Those are both 4-3 for as far as I know. Pull up tier, oh boy. Don't see any enemy coastal vessels yet. Never mind. There's BR-206. And that's really dangerous. Oh, that's the guy I saw a few matches ago on my team. I don't want to go in the gunfight with that thing. It's really dangerous. There's an Italian Bowie with a 40 mil behind him as well. That's currently shooting me. Can't shoot him. A few shots at him, but that's really it. Those are visual effects, right, Scout? I think there was just another dev blog about the graphic engine update. They'll have it actually. Haven't read it yet. But I think it's just I think it affects Naval as well, but I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I should win this fight. PDF-7, oh boy. I don't... Look, I'm going to empty my guns because I don't have the magazine capacity at the moment. What is that? What are those tracers? PDF-7 is dead. Good, so I don't have to worry about that flank. I just have to worry about that flank. It's the other 206. Oh, God damn it, I'm not showing enough. You have to show so much broadside on this thing to actually get the 25s to get on target. Am I going to survive this? I am I? Come on, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I have to look at the dev log again. I'll look at it on my phone in just a bit. Please let me cap the zone. Please let me cap the zone. Aircraft? No, what are you shooting at? No, don't shoot at the destroyer. It's a bad idea. That's Otsuki. Okay, I seem to be fine for the time being. Oh boy. Where from? Where from are the shell empire? Oh boy. Hello there. Please go away. Please go away.
Enemy forces have captured the zone.
45. Now I'll need you again, so please come back. Okay, that's one gun. That's the other gun. I'm making him panic. I'm making him panic. Now can I shoot the engines up a bit? I can. Not enough though. Not nearly enough. And he's too angled now. Quite a lot of damage still. There we go. Okay. What next? What next? Let's do one then. I don't quite like seeing these shells go over here, but I need to cross to the other side, really. Should be fine. Don't quite know what this guy's doing. Oh, probably the name says it all, probably. Look at it. Oh, those are torpedoes. Hold on. For a second I thought they were mines. I need to turn away from those because the splash damage can still damage me. Yep, there they are. It looks like we'll be able to cap C if the Leopard and Alvin can get in there. That Mitcher is doing... Oh, it's Wilkinson actually doing quite a bit of work.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
I get the feeling that Leopard is flooded by the looks of it. Yeah, I think this is probably all the action I'm going to see this battle, isn't it? As long as there's no other coastal vessels at spawn. Let me just quickly look at this dev blog. I see. I mean, graphical updates will probably affect Naval as well, so I'm not too worried about it not affecting Naval. It looks quite interesting though. Also, who's Chad that just landed a PBY right in there? Just landing a Catalina in the middle of this island cluster and not getting shot down. I have something on my radar over there. And now Catalina's dead. Oh boy. Enemy leopard. I don't have AP belts on this thing, so I can't really... They're not as effective as my... They would be. But I do have more guns. And that's a reserve Japanese ship. That's definitely never going to survive. I'll just fire a few shots into him, see what happens. He's practically still full health. Okay. Never mind. Something just exploded on him. It was a G5. I don't know how many of you've seen on the second death server as well the change to the firing sequence of main guns. It was done for visual reasons as well. It's kind of weird. Because now the guns like fire in a random sequence. Like turret per turret. Really weird. I can't really describe it well, and I didn't get a chance to record a proper clip of it either. Okay, now all my guns are reloading. Like, the thing is, it's kind of annoying because it's rumored that the update is going to come tomorrow, but I'm kind of doubting that. But the annoying thing is that it'll be literally the day that I'm going back to my dorm again and I won't be able to view my computer. I know I'm being shot from the other side, but this guy is also kind of dangerous. There we go. And that guy's already dead by the other guy. Good. I don't have P on the ship yet. Damn. I need to reload. Come on. Nope. He just got slapped by the mixture.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Where's that? That's a torpedo trail, so I need to be careful. It's not hitting anybody behind me either. Am I being shot at by that threat? Okay. Let's see if we can shoot down this 0, if it actually approaches me or not. Nah, it's just flying around in near that... Yep. It killed itself, okay. Also, I always find it surprising when I see people like... How do you go past the A point without actually capping it? It surprises me every time I see it happen. How do you just pass by a capture point? Oh well, more stuff for me to do, I guess. What was I saying before I was getting interrupted? Oh yeah, when the update comes live. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a patch day stream like I did with the last one. Because it's not going to drop on a Friday, from what I've heard. If it does drop on the weekend, I'll probably do a patch day stream like I did last time. Or at least something similar to that. I'm getting shot at by something. What is it? It's not that thing. I think he's too busy fighting this other DD, so that's not going to happen.
Somebody attack him!
I kind of don't like the look of that maneuver. Though he might just be turning broadside to give all his guns. Still. Okay, he isn't going to ram me. That's Funza, but way too far away. That's going to be a match, I think. Yeah. Well, I got FP for my 2-1M at least. So that'll help. AP belts next. Okay. And we continue on. There we go, another battle. South Quarken, not the worst map. Because destroyers can't really interfere with the north spawn. But at the same time, the north spawn for coastal ships is a bit too much of a lane. Kind of annoying. But alright. That PJ2 is definitely going to get to the cap before I do. Ognavoy is 4-0, I think. Like, I don't remember the PR30 is 4-0, 4-3, but I think it's a 4-0. There's the S38. I'm a bit too much up-tiered, to be honest. Okay, 7. Okay. PJ2 is taking the smart route with as much cover as possible. And where did that shot come from? Oh boy, one of those things. I'm actually, now that I think of it, I haven't been seeing M822s and M17s in ages. Probably because of their BR increase. And the fact that the sale has been long gone. Now, an M17 is not as dangerous as the M802, but it's still going to be very difficult to actually kill. Mainly because of those 105s. PJ2 doing PJ2 things. This thing really is too fast for its own good. That's a lot of coastal vessels. But I need to try and kill some of the sneaky ones. That M17 is going to be a problem, I already know it. I'm reloading at probably the worst of times. The BMO that's like right, just right beside him is also not helping. Like, the problem with this thing is, right, I have to show like this much broadside to just get my gun on target. And of course that means you can just shoot at my bow without any problem. Yeah, that's a bot, but I'm already down to 18%, okay. So I need to stop going around that corner, really. I'm going way too far forward again, so I'm probably going to die. That M17 seems to want me dead, so I definitely don't want to go around the corner. It got torpedoed. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And now it's just disassembling them, basically. Though I'm not going to be alive to see it. There's something... Did he respawn? He did. He did respawn in an M17. Annoying. I'm already dead, so I'm just pushing very aggressively. And there I go. Now, what is my best choice? Probably the 1H3 and going around here as well. Like going around here, wait for the M17 to push and just launch. It's just that these torpedoes aren't very fast. 82 kilometers an hour is actually faster than I remember them being. Good. He's going to start approaching that cap quickly. I do get the feeling that M17 doesn't have parts yet. Because, when I was still camping at corner, he shot at me with his rear gun, but the front gun didn't fire. And I knocked out the front gun, so he might not have parts. Which would be a very good thing to know. It's true, at least. Need to be careful that they don't suddenly come flanking around there and kill both of us. I think that M17 is just going to go straight to A again, trying to defend it. But with a bit of luck, we'll have our destroyers coming up as well. I'm not quite a fan of seeing that PT-59 getting shelled, because that means something has line of sight on that corner, which is not good for me. There's the PMO. Where is the M17 exactly? Oh, he's right over there. Okay. So just going to start shelling people. I'll just launch a speculative torpedo. Because I get the feeling this is the kind of player that will just sail in a straight line. Whether there's a torpedo threat or not. Oh, he's changed course. He might be seeing the torpedo. Got an aircraft up. A IL-2, yep. This PT-59 doesn't have any torpedoes, so I'm basically the only one who can deal with the M17. So I need to be very careful about my second torpedo. But with a bit of luck, my first torpedo is going to hit him.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Just a bit of luck. He's looking at us, that's for sure. But I want him to come to us, really. So if this PT-59 can stay in the cap to deny the M17 the cap, so he has to come around to face us, we might be in luck. No, PT-59, don't reverse. You need to stay on the gap. Please. Why? God damn it, PT-59. I'm going way too fast as well. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He's doing the smart thing and going wide. But it seems... Yeah, because that'll just happen. Like, those 105s don't mess about, man. They really don't. That's why you take them out first. Take out the 20... Hmm? Hmm? What happened there? Oh, did he repair his gun in time? Damn it. Okay, I didn't see him firing, but that's possible that he repaired his gun in time. Kind of annoying that's such a short repair time then. Yeah, he repaired his front gun in time, damn it. So my bet that he didn't have parts was wrong. Yeah, and now we somehow lost B and... Okay. We've somehow lost B and C as well. So looking at our destroyer force, I wouldn't be too surprised. And they're now literally capping B from under that guy's nose. So is he... are those both bots just sitting there? Oh, they are. That explains it. A P63, okay. M17 is sitting right there. And he learned from his first torpedo attack to just sit on this edge. That's going to be annoying. A bit of luck, that guy's going to bomb him. Do something to him. I kind of don't have the ammunition to really deal with him at the moment. That's going to be a bit annoying. Like, if this were arcade, my torpedoes would definitely hit him. But in realistic, this is going to be risky. So if this were arcade, he would know I was coming as well. It's less than 1 kilometer away, but still. I need to maintain my speed and just go for it. Just go for it. Oh, he's looking right at me. He knew I was coming as well. Oh boy. Okay. Always fun, isn't it, when you have opponents you can't kill with your guns. Spawn at the same spawn as you do. I still don't understand why they did that to those two ships. Like the M82 and the M17 both have the destroyer damage model basically, but then ships like Candid don't. What other ships can I compare to? Ships like the Peacock don't. You know, but for some reason, whatever reason, these two do. I don't understand it, man. I just don't. And of course, they're both armed with 105, so they just hull break any smaller PT boat as well. Yeah. Not a fan of those two ships. And now we wait for the next match. And there we go. Big Islands. I quite like it. As long as I don't get too like if I'm allowed to go down here and just camp their spawn, I'm fine. But if I'm not, then we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Yeah, on the 3.3 match. It might be a 3.3 maximum match actually, which I am definitely not going to complain about. We've already got people heading towards A. Now, are we actually going to see any coastal vessels? Any player coastal vessels? Because I know that the AI is going to be in coastal vessels. There's not that many AI per team, actually. So I think that that's enemy artillery, because friendly artillery usually gets marked on a map, unless I just missed it. And there is one. And he got taken out by the 1, 2, 3.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Ooh, I didn't see those. Yeah, luckily I'm not on a fast ship, so that didn't affect me. That was an AI, that's an AI, so... But do not allow that rear gun to fire at me, because that's dangerous. That's the player. So I need to annihilate it first. He launched torpedoes in my direction. But I saw them, so I'm not too afraid. Empty the barrels, because I have way too not enough ammo. And enemy ammunition too, so we've lost, basically. We have lost the coastal fight. I'm going to wait and see where those... Yeah, there's the torpedo. That's an AI. I'm going to wait until the torpedo actually passes the corner before I poke out again. Yeah, that M802 is now just going to terrorize A probably, so... Lost that fight. It's kind of dirty just sitting here, but at the same time, you had different spawn options as well. For some reason my 25s are not behaving too well. Come on. Okay. That's just an AI, so I'm not really too afraid of what it can do to me. Okay. And those all overshot. And now I basically just wait. Wait for more coastal vessels to spawn. Well, that's not something I haven't seen often. A leopard getting gunned down by an S-100. S-40, eh? I'll spawn in the 2-1M. The 1S3 is a bit wasted on the corner. There's a Chikugo. Where's the Amateur 2? Probably on A, actually. Yeah, I hope we can. It looks like we're going to capture C, so that will be good. But we've lost A practically, and we're losing B now as well. Damn. Something's contesting, eh?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
But yeah, that M802 is definitely on A. But I'm not going to go anywhere near it.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Now, what happened to that SF-40? Because they're not exactly the fastest things on Earth, but neither am I guess. Speaking of the devil, there he is. I'm surprised it didn't do that much crew damage to him by knocking out his pontoons. Oh, well, come on. And I'm reloading. I'm going to be dead. Jesus. That's an AI, so just knocking out the 25 is more than good enough. But I need to now get back behind that corner somehow.
Most of the zones are under enemy's control. Корабль врага потоплен. Корабль врага
Just
потоплен.
farming the AI, because why not? Ooh, a heavy. Where is the ammo on that thing again? Not entirely sure, actually. But I'm reloading, so I'm definitely going to die if I'm not careful.
Пожар на борту.
I don't really particularly care if I survive or not. I kind of want to get in the 183 anyway. Yeah, I'm dead anyway. And he's going to survive on 9% crew, I think. Oh, is he flooding? Kinda looks like he's flooding. I'll use the funds and try to recover this match. There's Yamato 2. Kind of want to actually prioritize him over the enemy Frunze. But it seems that we can't win this match anyway. Because I'm now capturing C. And I'm somehow undershooting this Yamato 2. I can hear shells incoming, but I really need to prioritize this Yamato 2. It has been a menace to our team. Let's need to kill it first. That's the... oh, that's a Frunze. Okay. Not quite sure why he's ripple firing me, but I guess why not. And I'm going to be dead anyways. Yeah, I'm practically dead. So I might as well just try and take this Frunze with me. And that's another match done. Ooh. Got some more. I'll go for the more expensive one, just to make the grind seem a bit shorter. Almost got it. Almost got the armored riverboat. Is that the actual armored one or is it this one? Looks like it's this one actually. No, it's Citadel armor. I need to look. Yeah, this is the armored one, not this one. Hmm, 3 or 4 matches and I might have that riverboat. So So let's see if I can spade it to 1k before I get it. Should be able to. It's not that far away from spading this thing. The other two, on the other hand, yeah, they need a bit of work. Why are you on dry docking, not AP? Give me AP, please. And on to the next match. Let's see, what do we get? Green Mountains Gulf. I'll do the same thing as I did a few matches ago. Between these islands to see. Looks like an up tier. Oh well, we can deal with that. Full up tier. Okay. What do we have? Oh, look, M17. And it's already shooting at me, so this is not going to end well. I'm going to go to this island in front of me and just hide behind that. The VS-10 is within my range, but it's now unspotted. I'll just shoot at the Asheville, I guess. See if that does anything meaningful.
Somebody attack him!
It shocks me how fast that 105 can reload. Jeez. They should be safe as soon as I get behind the island. There we go. Somewhat safer. Now, what to do about this M17? The Peacock could probably deal with it, but the M17 will just will just deal too much damage to the Peacock. Although he's on fire. Come on. Seems that the fire wasn't actually doing anything to him. I guess I'll just be annoying then to him. And there's the emitter too. Oh boy. The crew skills to focus. Most of them are damage control stuff like fire extinguishing, repairs, that kind of stuff is probably one of the most important ones. Then comes leadership and crew. what is it? Crew placement or crew sort of interchangeability? That's it. Crew interchangeability and leadership, yeah. And after those two, then it's the main armament reload speed. Yes, so survivability stuff. So fire extinct. I'll show after this match what crew skills you should probably go for. I'll show that after this match. It'll be better for me to show than just rattle them off. Of course, you can just barely shoot over that. Come on. He's looking right at me, so I'm just not going to push that.
Attack the enemy! The victory is near.
Well, at least with one B. Plus we have two. Okay, the M17 is. We have an SKR somewhere. Providing us fire support, that's good. Now, if you can do the same for the Amateur 2. Where even is the Amateur 2? I think in general that the repair skills are one of the most important skills to have, especially fire extinguishing. Oh, there's the Amateur 2, so I'm dead basically. Because I've been called broadside onto him, so seems like he wasn't really paying too much attention. Probably because of the SKR shooting at him. Probably Amateur 2 is dead. Now we can just freely capture C. So I know from 2 matches ago that guy in the M17 respawned in another M17, so you might do that. There's an aircraft up. No, 2 apparently. A German one. Okay. The L2 is probably going to go for the SKR if I had to imagine. But the SKR has a radar, so it's no good. Okay, you just parked right in front of me. That's your fault, not mine. I'm sorry.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Oh, a bit of luck that SKR has VT shells and he's just going to blap the L2 right to the sky. They're hitting. Not much in the way of damage. Oof. Nice 3 got him. There's another aircraft up. I call him 11. Oh boy. I should have seen them coming really, that the guy in the amateur 2 will respawn in a something. Okay. Still got 13%, but apparently not enough. Come on. And I lost my gun. Yep. I think 183 is now possible. See whatever's going on around B. K2 is what's going on around B, okay. I mean, yeah, anti-air accuracy is definitely a skill you want to get, but I wouldn't prioritize it. I'd prioritize survivability over anti-air, really. So I've got 2 K2s basically. How are we going to deal with that? I could try and torpedo them. But that's probably not going to work too well. He's way out there. Oh, that's something I can gun. Even if it might mean that the K2's notice me. Yeah, that's bad, isn't it? And what about you? He's turning as well. I'm probably going to die here. Okay. Like there's no way I can kill the K2 with my guns. And they've noticed my torpedoes, so yeah. I'll just have to defend A, I guess. Hold on. If they're going to continue down this path, I might actually be able to ambush them. If I don't get killed in my spawn. I'm going to get killed in my spawn. No, he's not looking at me. That one isn't either. So what I'm going to do is just sit behind this little rock. Oh, little rock. I'll behind this little island and see what happens. He's looking for my torpedoes, that's why he's looking at the water, I think. So yeah. I'm not sure why we aren't capping A, but I assume it's because an enemy destroyer is on it as well. Yeah, now I just sit here and wait basically for one of the K2s to pop up.
We have most of the zones.
Okay. That's not really something I want to see.
Somebody attack him!
I could kill that thing with my guns though, if I can get his engines. Whereas with the K2s I can't because they're actually armored. Just want to take a quick peek if they're actually going to be approaching or not. Not really. Did he kill that K2? The SKR? Did he kill another one? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Because his guns are just not looking at me, he's distracted. I'm going to go for it. Is one behind him distracted though? That's the question. Yes, okay. Just want to get close enough so I can guarantee a hit. He's speeding up, so I need to just for that, but that's going to hit, I think. Yeah, that's going to hit him right on the nose. That didn't kill it, okay. I wasn't expecting that not to kill him. Problem is he's now like inside of my turning range. He's flooding, so that might kill him. Yeah, I think the flooding's going to get him more than anything. Yeah, okay, good. This guy now though. Okay, we're good. He can't really adjust for the... Okay, that'll be it. That'll be a hit as well. Come on. He's probably going to flood out like the other guy as well. By the looks of it. Yes, okay, good. 2 torpedoes, 2 kills. But I'm not going to be able to keep this up, am I? Where's the capture point? There it is. He's not looking at me, but I don't have any torpedoes left. And that thing has a scary amount of 37s. Oh no. That's not what I intended. Yeah, that's definitely not what I intended. Just call him out, because I don't have any torpedoes, so I can't do anything. If I did have torpedoes, like pushing me like that is kind of not the thing you want to do in a destroyer. If I still had torpedoes, of course. And we're losing C. Okay. Come on, what just shot me? I have absolutely no clue. Thing. S38, okay. I'll just mark it.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, that was to be expected. That was to be expected. Yeah. I couldn't do much, really. I'm not going to get a bomber. Oh yeah, crew skills. So yeah, what you want to do is basically this tab with fire extinguishing and breach repair being your priorities. Survival leadership you don't really need if you just manage the 3 repairs properly, but it's useful to have as well. Yeah, fire extinguishing and breach repair. I think what you want to have. Because I think that's like the regular repairs. After that you want crew interchangeability and maybe leadership, because that's just a buff, like a small buff to everything. Observers is useless, so you don't want that. Fire prevention in the boiler room is also good, because it prevents fires in your engines. And then main caliber reload speed and accuracy. These 2 accuracies maybe. I think that's all you really want for crew skills to prioritize. But yeah. On to some more matches. No problem. How much explosive mass do these torpedoes actually have? 300 kilograms, okay. Kind of disappointing almost. But more than enough. Fiji. At 3.3 I don't really like Fiji. And in the lower BRs it's a fine coastal map, but at 3.3 this is going to be kind of risky. Hawkwind, don't see many of those. SKR7, so this is a full up tier again. Lovely. Need to be careful for other coastal vessels.
Attack the enemy.
Though I haven't seen any yet. So with a bit of luck, this is just going to be a free capture point. And there's something over there. It's dead, whatever it is. BT6. Well, free capture point it's going to be then. And I'm not going to complain about that.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oh. I don't have the gun angle to get my frontal gun on target. Yet at least. Now I do.
Готов.
No. No, don't shoot the destroyer. We do not want to piss off the destroyers. Pissing off destroyers in this thing is a bad idea. Should probably get into cover somewhere.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Yeah. Ah. Fun.
Somebody attack him.
He is stationary though, which is a bit odd. Maybe he's getting shot at from these destroyers. Going to give a little bit of a bump into this island. Oh well. I'm not going to be able to. Okay, yeah, no, don't even look at that side. Don't even look at that side. Seems that that side is looking at me though, which I don't like. Oh no. Yeah. This is why Fiji is not exactly too good. It's just, it's way too open. Way too open. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? G5s are always annoying to like hit the right spots on them. There we go. He did decap B though, so I have to get back into it. Which means running the gauntlet of those warriors again.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
It's also kind of annoying because my rears could be vulnerable. I probably should be on the 45 then. Yeah, that's why. But that's an AI though, look at him, so that's... There's the bugger. Come on, come on, got the 21st round, thank you. I'm going to cap... I should be able to cap B. Did he launch torpedoes? I think it... Oh, he did. But that's going to miss if we just keep right here.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
The shells, though, are getting a bit terrifying. No, I didn't want to press Y, I want to press T. Thank you. Boy. Yeah, I'm not going to hold on to B for long, that's for sure. Mainly because of this Italian destroyer. Okay, I'm still fine. Come on.
Attack the enemy.
Come on. I don't think that G5 is going to come back anytime soon, but I'm not going to survive this. I don't have the adequate armament for this. Like, at all. Yeah. Could I 1H3M? I could, because he's kind of wedged himself in there. So we can get, like, around here, maybe. Try and ambush him. Because it doesn't seem I'm going to be getting too much help from destroyers around A.
Most of the zones are taken by the enemy.
This don't sound like the Italian destroyers' guns, but it might be. Ah, he wedged himself free again. That is unfortunate. But it does not seem like he noticed me yet. But I'm not going to be able to torpedo him because he's going in there. So I'm just going to sneak in behind him. I hope he continues to not notice me and just sneak into B again. Yeah, he hasn't noticed me. Good, 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 good. There's a sneak into B again, it is.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
I don't know what these people are doing. Like, just go to B, you know, B and C, please. Maybe back up your teammates. But no, they'll just go somewhere around vaguely their spawn. Just why? He noticed me. I need to go forward. I need to go forward. I need to go forward. He noticed me anyway, so I might as well shoot his guns. Try and reduce the firepower that's heading my way. And I need to be very careful I don't bump into something with the nose of this ship. Because that's going to kill me. What about... Would I be able to torpedo them? It's kind of like... Yeah, I need to kill that guy fast. Because, no, we don't have coastal vessels around here. And I'm probably going to be able to torpedo this guy because he just... Yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to now because he just smoked himself up. He just seemed to have forgotten that something kept B behind him. I'll launch one there. Just wait around. Yeah, that should be good. Launch another one just to finish him off. There we go.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
What's on B? Is it that Clemson? It might. It is. It is. Kill the guns, kill the guns, kill the guns. Kill the guns. Damage his engines. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now to reload my torpedoes. And recapture B. Oh, really? An AI? I did capture... Yeah, I just did capture just in time. We're getting killed by an AI peacock, really. That leaves a bit of a sour taste in my mouth, but oh well. Ooh, aircraft. Helldiver. And it looks like it has torpedo equipped. Impressive. Very impressive. There's another aircraft up. That guy's dead. Don't really want to shoot at those destroyers. What's that thing? A 109. That was the guy in the amateur too that just did nothing. Interesting. That BF-19 is out of my guns. I can't actually kill him. That's my own rack that I'm running aground on, isn't it? Yep. Oh well.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
I'm not actually going to beach myself on my own rack, am I? Can I reverse? I can, okay. Okay, I need to reverse a bit more. Then I'm stuck on the nose of that thing. What are you even doing there? What's the point of you being there in a ship? Oh. Oh, that's a player, isn't it? Yeah. That isn't good. I need to put my guns on target and quick. Or it's time to react. Didn't really know why he didn't shoot me, but oh well. What's an A? What is decapped A? Did I miss something in the battle chat? Oh, might have been a peacock. Might have been a peacock. Oop, aircraft. Coming in low and fast. Yep, he's already dead.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely
What's that? Okay, it's destroyer. I think that, yeah, it was the peacock, okay. This game is probably going to end before I even get to A. I assume it's just because they're new and I don't really know what playing objectives means. Still, how can you just go past an objective? And I've got a new armored boat. Woohoo. Got a lot of stuff apparently. Okay, yes, I'll replace the PMO with it. Yeah, I'll just go for this thing first. Almost got a 2-1K spaded. Got the AP on this thing. I'll go with armament targeting. Got AP on this thing. I'll go with speed. Okay. Now this thing, what is it like? Boy. Okay, so I'll just try and spare this 2-1K and get around to it eventually. Did I really just have just enough to unlock my previous thing? I did then, didn't I? Okay. Yeah. I now have the 186. Why is this thing has a higher BR? Because it has less armor, right? Is it faster? That one. It's not even faster. Hmm. But I think I only have like time for 2-3 more battles anyway, so I'm not going to get the other ship today. I'll maybe try and play some battles on and the MPK. But first I'm going to Space Ice and finally get rid of it. The other thing doesn't have more armor though. Has less. Doesn't it? Oh no. Why do I keep misreading it? Yeah, this is the one with the Citadel armor, not this one. I don't know why I keep mistaking it, man. Oh well. Yeah, it's like... I'm not entirely sure, but like this one has the effective armor against 40 mils, and this one doesn't quite yet, I think. Though I don't know the penetration of a 40 mil on the top of my head. And there we go, another battle. Ireland Bay, not bad. Definitely not bad. This side of Ireland Bay though, okay. Definitely not the direction I wanted to be looking in. 4-0, moment. Safe for the time being. So annoying this, the fact that this thing doesn't have a good frontal firing arc is very annoying. So basically you have to keep zigzagging. Or hope the enemy just gives himself away like that. Come on, more lead. There we go. There we go. Ah, there's another one. Oh boy. And I don't have the ammunition to really deal with him. So it seems that person isn't really landing his shots too well either. Okay. I'm fine for the time being. Okay. Somehow that sunk the 50-15. Did I? Okay. I need to remember on the other two vessels that I need to equip the AP belts. Oh, we're doing fine.
Our victory is near.
Surprisingly fine, actually. That's fine. That is a whole lot less fine, actually. Trying to knock out as many of the guns as possible. But I'm definitely not going to survive this. Nope. Always fun. First things first, I equip them AP on these things. Kind of want to try out this MPK because I haven't played these armored riverboats ever. I'm kind of curious.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I still don't get the feeling there's like more locations for gun mounts on this thing. Just looking at it. That's probably going to be Amator 2 on B. That's going to be fun. We only have 3 destroyers and one of them was there for some reason. Why? Please, just come here and help. No. That leopard is also now just charging in. I don't think these 85s are really going to do anything, are they?
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Yeah, I was going to use a small guns against boats. Don't worry, I'm not that stupid. Now my question is, can I go around fighting that Amator 2 or not? And I get the feeling the answer is probably going to be no. Especially if I'm going to do something like that.
We no longer have the advantage.
Though he seems to be using his secondaries as his primary armament. And I don't think... like the 37 might do something to me, but I don't think the 20s will. he's definitely using those 37s manually, which is not going to end well for him. It seems like he switched to the 105s now. I'll be able to kill this amateur too, because he's just repairing everything. Come on. Kind of just shoot one in the rear. But yes, there we go. Well, I found my ship to fight amateur 2s with at least. So I was lucky he didn't fire 105s at me. Do those 105s get AP shells? I think they do, don't they?
The enemy is winning.
I see that my 50 cal turret has just vanished. Lovely. Was there always a lamp there? I don't think there was. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Yeah, base fuse is still effective, and it's effective enough against this thing, but I don't know what it will do against something like the other one. Ooh, got a crit. Lovely. Lovely. Survive that. Okay.
Внимание, воздух!
That's a destroyer shooting me, isn't it? Because I'm okay. If he wishes to tango, I'll tango. There's two of them behind us. Okay. Okay. Oh, where did he suddenly come from? What? Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Okay, yeah, that was to be expected. Well, okay. Where did that guy just suddenly appear from? They're going through here, so I'm going to spawn there and torpedo them. That's the lead guy. There's a guy behind him as well. Like a Mitsuki or something, right? Oh, no, they're both there, okay. Be careful I don't run myself aground.
Корабль врага потоплен. We no longer have the advantage.
I was expecting that much. But game's over anyway. Yeah. Well, it was a first good impression of that riverboat, that's for sure. I'm close to spading that thing, okay. I definitely need more speed for the 1 at 3. And we keep on going. Yeah, that's something like exactly. People just see a destroyer and don't even try and kill it. You can kill them if you know where to shoot. You can easily kill them. Well, easily. It's just that they just have to hit you once and you're dead, basically. And I must say, like, it's just the reserve destroyers can be killed relatively easily. 4047, like 4043 is no. You shouldn't even try anymore. But the 3.3 destroyers, I'm usually pretty confident that I can kill them in most coastal vessels. The main problem, the main annoyance is that, well, so the only destroyers you can really kill are the reserves. But you kill them and they just respawn in the exact same vessel because they have 3 respawns in reserve destroyers. So there's not exactly much point. Like there is, for example, oh, you see an SF-40 light or an SF-40 heavy, you kill them and then you know, okay, he's probably not going to respawn in that thing again unless he has backups. But you kill a reserve destroyer and they just, boop, they're back. Same with M802s really, like if you kill them, because they're M802s, they usually have backups, but still, if you manage to kill an M802, it usually means they're not going to be able to come back in an M802. But you're in a coastal vessel that really has to fight to kill those reserve destroyers, and they just have 3 free destroyers, basically. No matter what. And the other thing as well is you have to be close to like an enemy destroyer, because most people are not actually that comfortable at shooting like half a kilometer away from a destroyer. It's really difficult. I don't know about separating matchmaker, but something has to happen at some point, really. Like, this is still one of the main reasons why I'm not a fan of the naval split. Just not a fan at all. Okay. Well, we know what to do on this map at least. Just go camp that corner and camp their spawn, because that's just going to be destroyer fest, and I don't know, I don't actually like approaching the A zone from this side of the map. The other side is a bit better for it, I think. 3 3s. Like, they somehow managed to, like, the MZ1 is vaguely similar to M802 and M17, but they it has the coastal damage model, and it's so much more fine. Like, look at that thing. I think it has 88s and not 105s, but still. Oh yeah, exactly. Like splitting the matchmaker would just... Like, I think it wouldn't save Coastal as much as just kill it even more. But at the same time, I really don't know. I would have preferred it the annoying part is, I want to get some of the higher tier coastal vessels. But the only way to do that is to play coastal. And I don't mind too much, but it can be a pain. For the split, you could just play your cruisers and still unlock coastal vessels if you really wanted to. But no, they had to make a naval split, just drastically reducing your research efficiency. Ooh. Like before the naval split, you could play any destroyer and research any light cruiser. Like efficiently. I could literally play the Mutsuki and efficiently research Suzuya if I actually had it. But now you... What is like... The Mutsuki can only research what? Like up to Yugumo and that's it? Yugumo and Harukaze? And then you have to play either Yugumo or Harukaze... Well... Yeah, then you have to play Yugumo or Harukaze to research any of the rank 3s and so on. And of course they can't do coastal anymore. They can't research any coastal vessels, so yeah. 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 Yeah, that's definitely something people did. Like, I'm not exactly sure on how because I pretty much researched the entirety of Japan before the naval split, but I don't remember how I did it. I think I went just PR, up PRs like I used to do. It's like so much easier to just, put a destroyer in your lineup and then you can research your coastal vessels with it. Like that's why I don't want to play my Frunze, because I'm not finding anything with it. I'm not researching anything with it. But if this was pre-naval split, I would be playing my Frunze, because I would be unlocking coastal vessels with it. But no. Surely there would have been better options than just splitting the naval trees to give people reserve destroyers. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that was, so let's just ignore it. Pretend it never happened. I have the ammo still spare to do this. LPG-2 is now going to go around that corner. That's good to know. Sure. I'll use the MBK. We're already being shot in the spawn by a destroyer, I think. Okay, apparently... Oh, come on, 37. Not quite sure what this PGO2's game plan was here, to be honest. Not quite sure. I think I'm thinking of as well, right? I'm trying to remember, because I still have that spreadsheet somewhere about the changes that the Blue and Blue Water Coastal 3 split had. But I think it actually made top-tier frigates more expensive. It made a bunch of the lower BR coastal vessels less expensive, but the frigates became more expensive in RP cost. Or the tech tree split. So it's really just like that. I mean, yeah, it made the blue water grind a lot easier because everything got like slashed in RP costs. Because you have to think, right? Every destroyer was rank 3, every light cruiser was rank 4, and every heavy cruiser was rank 5. So it had all of those RP costs, you know, associated with it as well. But actually, now to think of it, RP costs were funny, weren't they? Because of the horizontal progression of the tree instead of the vertical one. But still, I prefer the tech tree pre-split. That's not good. Those are only 60 kilogram bombs. But still, that's not good. Yeah. Oh well. I'll just appear in the 2-1M. This thing's a bit too fragile, I think. In this situation. Oh yeah, exactly. It did give a boost to the blue water players, but man, it just butchered coastal. It absolutely butchered coastal. And the only reason, right? The only reason it was that we kind of needed it is because there was quite an insane. Let's Tuck made a video about it, but there was this one coastal vessel, right, in every tree that like had a ludicrous amount of an RP cost before you could get to the destroyers. Like you had to go like, so you first need to unlock 5 for rank 1, which was like, okay, there were like 9,000 RP maximum, or like 11,000 RP each. So you had like 2.5, 5k RP. Then you only needed 2 rank 2s, which was like one of 14k RP, but then the second one for some reason was like 50,000 RP, and that was the major block between coastal and blue water. Because, like, the thing is, people wanted to rush towards the blue water ships because they're more famous. But if you were to rush down the tree, you didn't have a good lineup to research that block ship, right? And of course that only made it even more painful to try and grind at a ludicrous amount of RP. Yeah, it was like 50,000 RP or some 50,000 RP. The simplest solution would have been to just not make that 50k RP vessel a requirement. Like just break the little arrow that was there. I'll show after this battle what I mean with that. So instead of having to go to the 50,000 one, you just unlocked like the 20,000 one or like the 15,000 one that was next to the original. I'll show later. I'll show it later. What is that aircraft? Okay.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
I'm surprised it's not diving at me. There we go. Now he's diving on me. Because I'm low on ammo, so this is kind of dangerous. Or not, I guess. That is down. That has. Yeah, that's a big bomb. Yeah. Yeah, but like the first rank of coastal was relatively cheap, and I still think that coastal is the best, one of the better ways to learn how to do naval. So I don't really mind that. It's just like the second rank 2 you had to unlock. Why does it need to have to be that 50k one instead of like the 20k one that was next to the first rank 2? I just don't understand that. So now the battle's over anyway. I don't have any coastals left. I'll show what I meant. So like if you go into research, you had all the rank 1s horizontally, of course. But then this one would be, I don't know, 10k maybe? 10k RP? 12k? I don't know. Don't remember all these research costs anymore. But then you had destroyers starting here, and all the blue water vessels from rank 3 onwards. So this would be like 10k or 15k. This one for some reason would be 51,000. And this one, like to the right of the first one you could unlock, would be 20,000 or something. The simplest solution would have been to just remove this arrow. So it wouldn't be that wouldn't be a requirement for the next rank. That would have literally solved it, to just remove that arrow. But no, now we have this. Whatever this is. Well, and if people were really that opposed, tough luck for them, really. I mean, premium cruisers were still a thing back then. Premium destroyers were still a thing back then, although they were much, much more expensive. Still. Nah, that would be too slow. It would be too slow for people to handle. Like, the system they did back in the old system was pretty alright. It's just for some reason they decided to have this massive RP block in the way. Because it would be like, this would be 15k to research. Or I don't know what it was, the first rank 2, but this would be 51,000. But the first destroyer was 18,000. So like a drop in RP cost again. Which made his entire 50,000 RP block just incredibly annoying. Because you'd like, for example, if I go to Japan, you'd have the T14, the Type T1, the Sokotes, like this, as all of your rank 1s to unlock. Then you only have this thing, right? And then you had to immediately jump to, what was it? This thing to unlock the destroyers. Yeah, I know. But I like, as a veteran naval player, I don't like this system, because I want to be able to grind my coastal vessels, not only with coastal vessels, because then you get into situations with, like, I have with Britain, where I have over 600,000 RP to research, right? With British coastal vessels. No, okay. The only good ones in this tree, right, are these three. And this one isn't that's it. It's these three. But we've already seen what 3.3 coastal looks like, and it's hell. Let alone 3.7. Like, literally all the other ones I don't like. I don't like actually grinding with them. I've spaded them, but I didn't enjoy spading them. Yes, okay, that thing's spaded as well. But yeah. I literally... These things have been sitting like this ever since they came out, and I just cannot be bothered to research them. I just can't. And HMS Spey, it also doesn't help. Because that thing has the coastal damage model as a frigate, and it's just worthless. Like, if I could unlock these two things by playing blue water vessels, it would be so much easier, because I actually like the British destroyers quite a bit. So if this was the old system, I'd just play my British destroyers to unlock them, and it'd be fine. But no. Like, I'm probably, like, never going to unlock these two ships. Just never. Unless I got some interesting premium. Because I can't unlock it with these two either. because they're rank 3s and these are rank 5s. So I can't unlock them with those premiums. Yeah. Literally the only choice I have for unlocking these 2 ships are these vessels. Like these vessels, and it's just no. Just no. Like, I was lucky with the Japanese. I think I got to... Yeah, I got Chicago before the split, and I really like the Chicago, so that's fine. It's also like stuff like Germans, I mean... Yeah. 4.0 is way too bad for that. It's just not going to work. Like, that's the problem. Like, you have to play high BR coastal to unlock higher BR coastal. High BR coastal matchmaking is just atrocious at this moment, and that's probably not going to get solved for quite a while, if ever. Yeah. It's mainly also just a research cost. Like, if these things were 200,000 RP, I'd be fine with, but 300,000 each? Like 400,000 almost for that thing is just too much. Like Seta? Like, I grinded all the way through the Italian tree after the split, and Seta is only like 200,000 RP. It's like quite, you know, quite a fun grind, especially if you're Freccia as well. There was absolutely no problem getting to Seta. But... the coastal grind, man. It's just bad. Like, I would have gotten through the American coastal tree as well if I could use the American destroyers. I would have gone through it ages ago. But yeah. Those are problems from the past, I guess. And I think it is 4 hours since I started streaming, roughly. I think I'm going to end it there for today. Let me think what I was going to do. Yeah, so first off, now the stream's ending, I'm just going to say what I'm planning to do. Next week will be Blue Water Vassals again, where we're either going to do Italians or the Japanese, depending if the update is out or not. If the update's out, I'm going to play Japan. If it isn't out, I'm probably going to play the Italians, because I kind of want to grind the tree and see what that's like. I might actually also change my streaming schedule to just later in the day, because I had to like take a pause in my stream because I was getting, I was getting cold, and yeah, I might just change my stream to permanently be in the evening instead of midday, like I have been for the past 2 weeks where I did in the evening. A bit easier on me, I think. So yeah, that's going to be it, really. The next week's stream is going to be later, and it's probably going to be all streams from that point on are probably going to be in the evening rather than the midday for me. Next week will be Blue Water ships again, so I'll be seeing you then. Yeah, I'll be seeing you. Thank you for watching as usual, and yeah, see ya.